This tutorial shows you the navigation for Research Writing 3345. The semesters will change, but the course organization will remain the same. On the left, you have your dashboard. All of the information in the course, which is contained on the landing page, which are the course modules, is also linked and contained in your dashboard for handy reference as you go through the semester. You will have landed on the course modules page. Important textbook information is contained here. The optional textbook is contained here. Now remember, the textbook is part of your enrollment and you have been charged for that textbook. However, all of the information that you need is contained here in the course or can easily be researched by you throughout the semester. So, having taken a look at the textbook throughout week 1, if you decide to opt out of the textbook, you may do that by the end of week 1 and be reimbursed for that textbook and rely instead on course materials and your own research information to gather materials required for course assignments. Remember that for this course, a computer is needed. You cannot access information in the course through the app. The app will simply show you what's due and will not avail you of all of the materials surrounding that assignment that you need to study in order to be able to do the assignment. In order to see the announcements, click here. You will also be notified anytime an announcement is posted through your Wayland Baptist University email. And so you'll be notified that way. Then you can always come into the course. You can access the announcements always on your left dashboard and through the course modules by clicking here. The Start Here folder contains information for the beginning of the course. And then we go through the modules. Each module contains a video welcome to the module, and it contains all of the course information required to complete the exercises or assignments for that week. At the bottom are extra credit assignments. These are lots of fun and add points to your grades. So if you're one of those folks who has some time to take advantage of extra credit assignments and the fun that they are, be sure and check out this folder. Checking out the folder is not a commitment to do anything, and you can just check it out and see what you think. The discussion boards are described here, and you can link easily to the discussion boards by going here. Course modules is where we are, and going to the discussion boards is merely a click away. You will find all the discussion boards, and you will see what the requirements are, and you can study what is due for that board, and you can submit that. As you can see, I do not have very many discussion boards because I don't like busy work, and I do enjoy boards where students are interactive with one another. Where 3 posts are minimum, I of course hope that you will respond to many different students in the course. You know how good it feels when you post something and you get a reply from somebody. That's just how it just feels good. Notice the topic lock for week 1. That's where you're going to lock down that topic that you're going to be writing your main essay, your multiple source research argument essay. You want to lock down that topic early so that only one person is working on that topic. There are a list of 300 and some odd topics. I've left the last topic blank just in case you think of something you might like to study that's not on the list. You will come in here, you will click on here to post your topic. You do that by clicking here. You can see where I've already published an example. You create a thread. That's how the discussion boards work, creating a thread. Next, you will be sharing your music with fellow students in this board. The process is the same. Clicking the box and creating a thread, and then simply looking at other people's threads and responding back to them. I'm going all over the place here. Okay. You can see where I have 2 threads already posted. One, again, showing you how to embed your music. And 2, here is my music selection that I wanted to share with you all. In order to respond back and tell me how great my taste is, you would click reply and you would send me a cute little note. Isn't that wonderful? It makes you feel so good. It allows you to have lifelong friends. Next, you will be posting about your topic that you locked in week 1. Remember this topic that you locked here? Now we've moved through the course and you're to the point where you're actually going to create the proposal. Let me tell you something that happened in the past with the topics discussion board. You might think, well, why am I discussing my topic with students in the classroom? Well, here's what happened. I had a student who was writing an essay on Guantanamo Bay and posted in here that that was what they were going to be working on. This was going to be the approach that they were going to be taking, the position that they were taking about Guantanamo Bay. And sure enough, one of the members in the course had worked there and was able to provide an interview for the student. It's fantastic. When you share your greatest resource are your fellow students, and they can give you suggestions and you can discuss with them. A lot of posts are due for this because it's an important board. Next, you will complete some of the information that's due for the final essay. You don't complete anything for me for grading until the final end when you publish the entire essay. But the components of the essay include an abstract and a complete outline. You'll be posting those here in the announcement board, in the discussion board, and you'll be responding to one another. You can see lots of responses are required for these 2 boards, and that's all. Those are all the discussion boards, so I hope you will take those seriously and enjoy the process of getting to know your fellow students. To quickly review, the 8-week course will show a different course number for your class, but the contents will be the same. Course modules and discussion boards here. There is a library where all the tutorials that are contained within the course are also located here for handy reference. The optional ebook is contained here, and you'll want to make sure that you take a look at that, see if that's something that you might want to use throughout the semester. And if so, great. If not, go ahead and cancel that and use the course materials. The library is a fantastic resource, of course. The help desk, nicest people in the world. There's a tutorial for Blackboard for Students and tools. And then these are your weekly resources, and there's a recap of week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Writing Center is located here. There are some examples that are located in the examples folder. Not all of them are A+ examples, but they are examples. And then your Grade Center is located here. In the course, for the writing of the multiple source essay, which is a heavily weighted grade, obviously, I have actually written this essay and I contain the step-by-step instructions for how I did that here. It doesn't mean that yours needs to be like mine, but it is a way of showing you an example of somebody going through the process. Also in the examples folder is another essay that I wrote with a different sort of a take, which is literature analysis. You might be interested in that as well. If you are, email me. Remember that throughout all of this navigation, throughout the course, the overlying important thing for you to know is that I am available to you. We can have a Zoom meeting. We can discuss whatever topics you have that you'd like to work on. I want this to be a wonderful and successful course for you all, and that concludes this tutorial of the course navigation.